Yo, what's up? What up, what up, what up, what up? All right. So, AMC is up 7% for the day. You already know, man. You already know. You already know. Yo. What's up? All right. So this is what we got for AMC. This is the Ethereum Classic tracking so far. Let's go a little bit more intimate here. 15-minute chart is what we got. We are currently trading right up here, this range. As you can see, we talked about how end of day would have been that possibility that we do get that gap up. After hours, it seems like we have this pattern here laid out for us. So depending on that, running into tomorrow in earnings, you have this massive volatility event that's about to happen here if we continue to track. So, hey, I'm excited. Things are looking good, and we're here to rally, man. Rally with the family. That 1 minute chart, you already know this is going to move it, but 5 minute, here we go. Let's funk it up. Funk it up with some music, man. And thanks to the cycle, that we are doing this right now, man. End of July, August, point of interest. Here we are. Doing the thing, man. Take away the pattern for a little bit. Just kind of look at the price intraday. Markets are rallying. The one thing to note here is why the point of interest is active and why it's actually happening is with everything around the market right now. We have a lot of stocks squeezing, okay, out of nowhere. No name stocks, penny stocks, all of that jazz. They're all squeezing. And typically that's an event you get here prior to AMC, GameStop, and all these other stocks running. So, point of interest is happening as we speak. You got all our little friends here squeezing. I mean, I could pull up so many on the charts. But you know what? I'm gonna look at Amy. Nothing else. All right, volume. Let's pull up the volume. Here you go, increasing volume. Let's go on the daily. Slowly starting to increase. And I said on Twitter, I'm looking for a cup without a handle. Okay, talked about that a couple of weeks back. A cup without a handle is what we need. Right now we're about to cross resistance. Candles fully out. Wick hasn't been touched. Do have resistance right here. And I don't think we're going to get a handle. I think we're just going to get that continuation here. So let's track it, man. Here we go. Tomorrow. All right, GameStop is starting to come back too. Bed Bath & Beyond is trailing behind a little bit. Bed Bath & Beyond was doing something weird earlier. You can tell with the volatility. So, Bed Bath & Beyond, look at this weird crap going on right here. So, this to me is a good sign. Got a lot of volatility in the market. All right, so one thing we're going to track here, and it's going to be an intraday pattern. Could go both ways here. So we're either going to get some kind of a rally here in the next couple of hours, or we're going to get And this is if we're still following the Ethereum Classic pattern, which I believe we are. In the short term, we should get that rally here going into tomorrow. Okay, or things are... So let's pull up that pattern again. Where is it? Up. Many patterns here. There we go. Here it is. It's our little Ethereum Classic pattern on the 5-minute. Go. You guys already know there's a bit of shifting right here, okay, which is normal. Okay. Steady increase in price. You don't want anything drastic. As an institution, you're trying to reduce volatility right now, especially if you are going to have a one-day event where this thing just pops. So this is bullish to me. Build that pressure slowly. We might trap some bears right here. Seems like to me it's a bear trap, but we'll see. See. We either get a handle or we don't. We just get that straight push, which is what we want. See how it moves it? Look, 10 minutes, 5, bam. Moves it. The fuck? Hate it, man. I hate it. Track. Yeah, tracking with the family, bro. Track it with the family. We go, SPY about to reach resistance 2. SPY, the market, is about to touch resistance. We got Apple going up, all that good stuff, so... Let's see, SPY. Oh, it's not the SPY. Got right here, parallel channel. Okay. Consolidation for a little while before making a test back down here at support. Continuation. Or fuck the bears and keep going up. We won't know that for a little while though. At least a week. Alright, Amy. Time to break it. Break some lines. Alright, GameStop is picking up here in volume. Should trigger something here for Amy. SPY's still holding up, doing pretty good. As long as we maintain that, we're actually tracking. There are certain intraday events here that we do track negative to the SPY, at negative beta. So if we continue to do that, we might just break out here. We're starting to see that separation too on the SPY and Amy beta. See. Yeah, GME is starting to pick up here. Bed Bath & Beyond, just chilling. See what else is going on here. Alright. Alright, I'm going to pull up that pattern anyways because we are tracking a similar version of it right here, and it typically looks like this. So I'm not hoping for something like this, but it is on the table. So I'm going to pull it up for you guys to see. It's actually, you can find it right before the run-up we had, but it's also, I'm trying to think, because there's a lot of versions of this pattern. Let's flip it over and see if we can find it. Alright, here. Look. SPY just hit 415. Okay, cool. By the way, guys, this is typically how some of the patterns that we track are found intraday. Like some of these points of interest are found with fractals. But I'm not a big fan of this one here, so I'm not gonna... Well, actually, hold up. No, it's not displayed that well. I'm trying to see which one should I use. You got a lot of stocks that look like this right now on the macro scale. A lot inverse, right? A lot of them look like this. I'm trying to see what's the best one. Maybe Lucid? Okay. Actually, this could be that January run too. Yeah, I think... Okay, there it is. Bingo! Thank God I found that, because it's going to be probably the most perfect version of it. Is it? I don't know, man. I don't know if it's this one. Alright, let's try it out. Let's take a couple, man. There's gonna be a couple here on the list, on the track. Alright, now, let's just use this one. And these are just, you know, the more the better, guys, when confirming some of these patterns that we do track. We track as much as possible for the fractal analysis part of this whole thing. It's very important. You can see right here, there is a just a quick stage, which you see a little bit of that price come down, possibly before ripping. Now it's not perfect, but you kind of get the point here. We're tracking very similar levels. This is the moving average, okay, and we did take it on a 30-minute chart, so it is a little different. We might have something like this happen before getting that leg up here if we don't just start to rise. 5 minute. Let's pull up Ethereum Classic again. Whoa. You can kind of tell with this too. Yeah, maybe after hours. Maybe after hours or before after hours. Let's see. All right. Time to answer some questions. Turn the volume down a little bit here. So, yeah, a lot of questions about earnings and what that might do to the price. So yesterday I talked about how, you know, and this is, I'm taking into account here the setup too. So Ethereum Classic tracking to a T right now. Ever since we put that pattern back down here, tracking that last run it previously had, 100%. So that would be about the $28 level for AMC if we were tracking the same way down here. So far everything is tracking according to that pattern. We're currently at that POI as well, and we are coming to do this giant cup. So we have this giant cup here. Let's put it play. Here we go, curve. Gotta love it. Now, this is one of those things I don't pay too much attention to. I don't like to I don't use technicals in the same way for AMC specifically. There are certain things I use. I use fib levels. Fibs are huge. I do believe people should use fibs because that is it's time related too. Fib time zones are huge. Support and resistance levels are just universal, you know, basic. So everybody should use those as well. But as far as like actual patterns, I don't like the whole thing of TA, you know, cup and handle, wedge, stuff like that. I respect it on to an extent, but I believe that it's all, you know, it could turn into something else, right? Different patterns typically on different scales will turn into something else. You know, like if we go back here, you know, we're looking at a cup, right? But what else can you make with this pattern right here? You can make probably a couple of other setups that don't have to be a cup and handle if you're looking at a different time frame, a different scale here. So we're on the 1 hour chart. If you go to the weekly chart, that pattern is something else, right? So here we have a cup, right? And typically you have a handle that follows that cup. Now, it's not always the case here with Amy though, because AMC doesn't like handles, and we see this happen a lot of times on every single time frame here with AMC. Once you create this cup, okay, she just goes. She does not like handles. So I personally don't think, I think if we start coming down here, we're gonna have to see like the setup and understand the tracking here on Ethereum Classic a little better, because at that point we would be breaking the current tracking. So based on the current tracking, it does not look like we would get a handle. It looks like we would just get a straight run here going into after hours, possibly going into tomorrow morning. And with that being said, earnings, what can we expect there? Because if we start running tomorrow and we go to $21, I mean, at that point, it wouldn't really benefit these institutions. They would have already prepared for this next run down here. We talk about the projector pattern. You get one chance, okay, and this was a chance right here before things start coming back up, okay? So once they set up this entire, this sort of next agenda, this next cycle, they go long here, and then now you get this run, and this is where you trap people, because they start looking at technicals, and, you know, they're like, oh, earnings is coming up. They already, you know, raised the price all the way up here. Like, what's going to happen, right? Because they just pumped everything. Volatility is high. Sure, that is something that we consider with a lot of other stocks, but Amy doesn't behave that way. You know, she has been behaving that way for a little while, but I have a feeling that this is going to be that one time where things actually play out in retail's favor, and we actually gap up on earnings because, again, of this current tracking that does suggest we do hit that $28 level here in the next couple days. So it depends. It's going to be a very risky thing, regardless of you know, regardless of anything. If you're the type of person that you know, we talk about implied volatility here a lot, and options and stuff like that. That is an extremely risky thing because of earnings. A lot of the times people get Ivy crushed and, you know, stuff like that. But again, if you are an institution and you've already raised up, like the Ivy's already up, right? At this point, it's likely a lot with a lot of different stocks that they just continue the rally and keep racking up the IV because it actually benefits them in the end when people start buying, and then you get to that high level, and then that's when they rug pull it again. So I'm not saying that's going to happen here with AMC. I'm saying that there are levels we are tracking, 21, 28, and possibly 36, if that would be like the high point. And then there's likely to be some kind of a breather if the algorithm is not broken and there is another cycle, right? We always have to consider that there's the possibility that things are still extended a little bit longer. POI would still be active. POI is still active, but a continuation here for a couple more months would create a bigger projector pattern that would kick things off for the next POI, right? So there's a couple of scenarios, but I mean, we're tracking right now, so just kind of gonna see here what we got here in the short term, and things are looking pretty good. All right, let's see. Zombie guy, yeah, man. Thank you for joining. Hope you guys, you know, subscribe and hit that like button if you like the stream. You know. Oh yeah. Well, let's rally a little bit, man. We're at 18 bucks, and we're going. Keep going up. Keep going up. You need the elephant. Elephant. All right, elephant here. All right, Rocket's gonna go for a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a couple of scenarios here for just pattern analysis. Okay, remember on the Ethereum Classic tracking, we are doing a macro tracking. So since we're tracking intraday, things are, you know, you're just going to see some kind of a line like this, moving average of what things are supposed to look like. We're not looking at them on the minute chart. So just based on this pattern here in the short term, there's a couple of possibilities. We can break out here. So we do have a volatility zone is going to be around that 2 o'clock time. And right now, actually, there's two volatility zones. So there's one at 1:30 and there's one at 2 o'clock. This is central. So that would be 3 o'clock Eastern and then 4 o'clock Eastern time, right? Those two. Here, that would be one possibility is that we do start climbing back up here in the short term. We continue this rally. Okay? Or we get a small breather back down like this. And then this would be that test right here in the bottom. Would be a support level to try and maintain would be the 1750. And then here, okay, going into tomorrow would be that last level that we would be looking for a potential run. Okay? Two scenarios. We'll see which one plays out. Oh, Sean, man, I am very jealous. This guy is on the beach right now drinking margaritas and just watching the stream. Look at that. Best vacation. My guy, I need to go to the beach. It's too nice out right now for that. Hell yeah. All right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? All right, 1796. Let's go back here real quick. I'm gonna keep the elephant there. He's just gonna be like roaming around here. We're gonna change the background here for a minute. There we go. We're just chilling, man. See what contracts are looking for. Right now, contracts are up. Their IV is increasing here. One of the things I track a lot with AMC is implied volatility. It's one of the most important things to track with derivatives. So that's an indicator that you can kind of display here on your chart. I use it with Thinkorswim because you're actually able to study options. TradingView doesn't give you that ability, unfortunately. But yeah, there's IV to track, and you can see right now we're sitting at 1.26. We're still at really low levels. So, you know, prior to each run, AMC typically has this phase where, you know, after a major run, the last time we had high IV was the March 23rd setup here. Went all the way up to about 2. And then it started to climb back down, and we're sitting at 126 right now, 1.26. So with a major volatility event, okay, the highest it ever got was the January run-up. Went all the way up to 6 before coming back down. And looking at this, it is a way you can kind of, you know, set up these runs and narrow them down, because implied volatility actually plays out a lot of different patterns to track here and lay over as well. It's the same way. You can use it like a chart, understand how the patterns are behaving, and it's an algorithm as well. So it is one of those things that I really do consider when making these points of interest. All right, okay, a small breather here. Nothing crazy. We are getting that dip that I talked about. So expect, let's see, let's draw some parallel zones. A parallel channel right here. There's one. Let's see, we got a little clock over here, it's normal. Right there, okay. You can see we have a bit of resistance here, support resistance, okay. And then right down here would be the level I'm tracking for a potential bounce here on AMC, and then a continuation back up. And that's where we should set up. Actually, this pattern right here plays out on many different time frames. You see it on the SPY as well. We're going to find it. You know what? We're going to find it because I wouldn't worry too much about this dip unless there's like a drastic drop here like this. I wouldn't worry too much about this dip right here. I think we're gonna bounce. Let's find it though. Let's fucking find it. But you can't hear me? Oh, is the music too loud or something? I mean, I should be on, man. If you can't hear me, let me know. Let me know if you can't hear me, bro. All right, let's find this pattern and lay it over. So the pattern, this is what it looks like. Okay, it's like two projectors basically. Well, it's like that. You have a lot of those patterns, and some of them don't finish that full gap down. Like for example, right here. Okay, and then it goes, right? So actually, here, let's take a couple though. Let's take this one. Okay, that's gonna be one. And let's take... Ah, dude, where is the other one? Pretty sure it's here somewhere. It's also found here in the projector, so we can try the projector as well. The projector extends a little bit bigger, so it actually, well, it might be the projector, because we got one, oh, here, 1, 2, 3, and then boom. Also the projector we can track. And I'm gonna pull up the SPY anyways, dude, because I think it's in the SPY, and I'm not looking hard enough. I'm gonna look, find it. Look at this, watch. Oh. Think about patterns, okay? For example, here's one. You can find these levels. This is where you get your little POIs, points of interest with Fractal Analysis. You got this right here, okay? And then this right here would come close to that guy right there. So 2 points of interest. I'm gonna put it over here though. Oh, 1 minute, bro. Here we go. A bit. You can't really see it that much with this one either. It's a little wonky, but you get the deal. You get the deal, man. There's a massive POI here going into after hours, so we'll see it, man. As long as we continue this and we respect these levels of support, we should be okay for tomorrow and after hours. Nope. All right, let's get the SPY. Let's get the SPY. All right, AMC's coming back up. Hell yeah. Make sure you guys leave a like. If you're just coming in, we got like 500 in here. Let's leave some likes for Amy. Smash that like button. Oh yeah. All right. Oh shit. Okay, here it is. Here we go. Oh. Oh, you're doing that, huh? Okay, that's exactly what I didn't want it to do. It's gonna do it anyways. Oh. Structure of a pattern. Look at that cool ass pattern right here. Look. So yeah, and it's, again, we're on the intraday scale, so there's some people that are like, yo, that's not the same pattern. Well, it's not. You're not gonna get the same pattern like this. I always recommend, whenever you're tracking these, zoom out. Not that much, but maybe like for this, I would maybe use a 10-minute chart. There you go. Alright, what do we got here? We have the same levels. We tracked 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potential upside, and then maybe continuation back down here, and then some kind of, sideways trading here until tomorrow. So it's a slow climb, but that's the thing about these stocks, guys. And AMC specifically right now. When you get a massive push up, okay, there's a couple of ways it can happen. There's either a pressure up, so you get like this broadening wedge that we talked about. Okay, GameStop's was like this. Okay, just kept climbing, and then once it got to the top, remember that's where you trap all these bears, and then you just pop the price. Stagnate for a little bit, and then you continue that rally. So that's exactly what we're experiencing right now on the intraday chart. Not only on the intraday chart, but the past couple of days have just been pressured to the upside as well with GameStop. GameStop is also looking like that. Whoops, let's do. Here we go. You guys see that? Slow and steady pressure. And what does that remind you of? Reminds you of that run it had before it ran to 500. Here, let's take this and let's pull it up on that back here. So let's go. My voice just cracked. Do a 2 hour. And you know what? For this, I'm going to use, I don't like using log, but I'm going to use it anyways. That's exactly what I'm talking about here. And now I'm not trying to compare these patterns or anything. I'm just trying to show you what this, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not using that. Hold up. Thing about log, I appreciate log for GameStop specifically, but I don't like using it when I'm comparing patterns because they do get, you don't get the original size of those patterns. They do get stretched, and then you can't do pattern analysis with log. All right. So again, I'm just trying to show you this broadening wedge, at least that we had back here. Okay. Before couldn't stop anymore, and you got that pop right here. So it's the same thing that we're experiencing right now. And who knows, like, again, this is more of an intraday sequence here, but not intraday, but on the micro scale, we might get something like this for this next run. Like this took a couple of months, so about half a year before it popped. I think right now we're close. I mean, we're very close. So we started this back in May. It's going to be about a couple months here of that pressure here to the upside. So, and I think AMC is doing that better than GameStop. GameStop is not quite doing the same pattern. So there's a lot more buildup on AMC, which means that next pop we get, especially after crossing resistance. Right now we have already crossed resistance. Now, maintaining that is very important. So if we come back into that channel, then we need to go back in very quickly. So I'm going to show you guys that break right here. We just got it. So we need to maintain this break to continue this rally. If it doesn't do that, then we're going to come back down. And then we're talking, you know, inverse POI. That would not be a good thing. But right now, everything's pointing to the upside. So I think people need to talk about this, you know, a little bit more here. It's one of the reasons why I'm also very bullish here is because we just crossed this level. Oh, we still got Elephant over here just roaming around. Nice. No, so we're tracking about 6 days behind Ethereum Classic right now. About 6 days behind. Here we go. Oh, you guys want to see something like fucking cool? So I was doing, and I did this a little while ago, I guess. But so if this is the thing about patterns, guys. I'm serious. You can literally track it on any time frame or anything. So you can actually find a fractal here on AMC on the SPY, and like look at this shit. This right here, if I flip it over, if you guys can tell me what pattern this is the run-up we had in March 29. Okay, we had the run-up all the way up here, and then prior to it, so this was the 21st, going into the 28th, and then 29th of March. This fractal right here is a small fractal, but look at how it tracks the SPY on the macro scale. We're talking like, you know, you use it on the daily chart, basically. This shows you, it's the blueprints, bro. Okay, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, sure, you can go on the 30-minute chart, and you're not going to get every pattern, you know, to a T or anything like that. But that's the point here, is not to do that. Just on the macro scale, you could track it. I had this up here for probably about 3 months. 3 months now, ever since we had that run up. We're tracking this pattern here, and look at this. Tracking like to a T. So I'm going to continue to track it because it hasn't failed yet. And that, my friends, is a huge chunk of cycle analysis for you. A huge, huge chunk. All right. SPY looking good, baby. Let's see. Take this pattern out here real quick and see what we got. Still haven't had that drop yet. SPY is still up in the range it's been at. Doesn't want to come down. A lot of the times when you do have the SPY rally like this with the market, so Apple's up too, you know, you actually get a continuation of a rally. So it's possible that going into the last hour here, I mean, there's likely to be a lot of volatility in the market to either direction. So we look at a lot with this pattern here. Sometimes what you get instead, a lot of people would think that this would come down. It can. If it does, it's probably going to be a nasty drop. But if it doesn't, you get a continuation. It's very, I mean, just for this, it's very unlikely that we're just going to stick here on this zone. We'll see. See what goes down. Oh shit. Baby, baby. Thanks, dude. Thank you, man. I'm happy you're enjoying it. If you guys want to be able to track the point of interest, I do provide charts on the website here. If you guys want to track the points of interest, and there's also an Ethereum Classic correlation that you can track. Pretty cool stuff. Right now we are tracking according to that pattern. So again, these are taken from the cycle analysis that I do here. So Rhode Island, thank you, man. Double top on AMC, dip, like, no. So I'm not looking for a double top. Personally, I'm looking for a continuation. I wish I could show you some of the intraday patterns that AMC does where they are cups and they just continue. They don't stop. So I'm personally just with everything that I've been tracking here, volume analysis, the Ethereum Classic setup, the market, everything right now, this seems like a very short, very short rally here to just stop. So personally, I'm still looking at least hitting the $21 level first. That's the level that we're tracking for before earnings. And then if earnings are good, because the earnings are tomorrow, then we should have a rally, right? And that rally would take us all the way up to 28. And then, if we get the ripple effect, then fuck it, we go beyond that. Yeah, so fidget spinner, I like that. So the points of interest that we've been tracking, so it's been the sequence here that we've been tracking ever since the cycle started has been the March, right? The March run up that we had, and then end of July going into August, which is right now currently what we're seeing. This pressure is already the point of interest playing out, and then we have end of September going into October. So just with this, this doesn't change. The cycle is the same all the way through, and you can see that here with the cycle, right? So if we zoom out on the cycle, you can see that these points of interest are lined up right here. So here you go. You got March. This is July. Okay, and then the next one would be right here. I don't have the chart laid out there for you, but if you thought about it, it's anywhere you see the first runs. You can see that with volume right here, starting to pick up. We are right here. We're in the starting stage of the run, and the point of interest tends to play out right in the middle, going into the blue section. Okay, so these can play out inverse, or they can play out identical. An inverse version of this would be back here. Went down instead. You got your little projector prior to it, larger projector, and then you got a short attack in the market. So it, brought the pressure back down. And this is just one of the things that I track for the points of interest here. So there's a lot that goes into it. It's not just tracking the 62-day cycle. Thankfully, we got Ethereum Classic. We also have the option chain. We have the sector rotation analysis that I do, so it's looking at other market cycles, understanding how those work, finding the points of interest for those stocks, and then comparing the two together. $28, yeah, $28 would be that volume analysis here that we got for that. If you guys are new to the channel, this is a, we focus on cycle analysis. So that does a lot of trying to figure out certain dates, how things repeat themselves, cyclical. following some kind of an algorithm that does, you know, take historical events and applies it to current events based on where the price action is at. So there's, you know, with patterns is looking at fractals. Fractals are, you know, patterns that you find on smaller or larger scales, and they do repeat themselves with you know, whatever stock you are tracking. Typically those fractals you're going to find, you know, within that stock. Also, the SPY does a really good job with that, right? The SPY. So right now we just compared one of the patterns that we were looking for the market, and it's like right there, perfect to a T. I'm going to show you guys one so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about here. I'm going to give you an example. Would be going all the way back here to August 24th. Okay, so it's this run we had right here, volatility. Okay, you take this entire pattern here, and you find it right on the projector. So it's a macro, very large projector pattern. And a fractal would mean that these are the same levels. Okay, so you don't get the exact same pattern because it is a different time frame. So there's going to be a little bit of error as you are tracking these patterns. But when you zoom out, you can see how the levels are being hit here. So you got one here. Oh. Example. You guys got one level hit here, 2 hit here, 3, and even 4 right there in the middle. And then you got the same level as it's coming back down, and that is your level of support from the start as well. See, so fractals do give up at some point. So you can see if I were to extend this pattern here, you wouldn't get the same run, right? It does give up at some point, and then you start tracking a different pattern. Another one that we use a lot here, so this is the projector pattern, the green pattern. It's right here. You can find this pattern right here. Now this is not quite a fractal because I'm not changing the time. These are actually more accurate, way more accurate. This is considered is just a pattern. You're stretching the height. So all you're doing is changing the price of this pattern. If I just hover it right over here, okay, you see we have the exact same sequence playing out. Okay, right there. 2, we can do it back here as well. Bring it back down. Not changing at all the time, just changing the height. Okay, so that is not quite, I wouldn't quite consider that a fractal since we're not changing the time. All right, it's pretty cool stuff, man. Look at that break here. All right, and man, everything is looking so good. We're gonna stay here a couple of minutes after hours too, because you know it's likely that if things continue to track here, and let's pull up the Ethereum Classic tracking real quick. See how that's doing. I think it's this one. There we go. Look at that. I mean, just look at it, bro. Look at that, guys. We started tracking this. Go click on the video that I posted 2 days ago. Started tracking this down here. Okay, it's the Ethereum Classic tracking. If you guys want to know what that is, I'm going to show you. Because why not? Show you, bro. All right, so if you go on the website, so tradingwithemotions.com, well, this is the interactive chart section. You need a password for that if you want to look at other charts and stuff like that. So look into that for the password. And then this is the Ethereum Classic correlation. So you can access this if you want to. It shows you the correlation prior to the March 29th run. So if you guys remember the March 29th run here, we had Ethereum Classic had a pop, okay, and we were tracking this a little bit before. Got a little bit skeptical about the situation here. AMC was trading at $16. Ethereum had already run, so you know it went from 25 all the way to 34, and then it continued. Right, it started to go up. You see that happen, and then AMC follows, right? Get that massive rally here intraday. 24th. So this now, to be able to track it, because this is the thing about TradingView does not, like if you're looking at certain time frames, it won't give you the entire thing. So we have to reload here. And then to be able to track it, you do have to go in a larger, like get it, oh no. Let's see if it does it here. Okay, no, it's still not doing it. So yeah, you gotta open it up. Okay, see, it's doing it for AMC. You guys just saw that. It just like merged the charts here. Do it for AMC. And then you can also track the AMC chart here. We did, for the interactive chart section, I'm gonna pull it up here. All right, interactive charts here. Let's go on crypto. Ethereum Classic, baby. So this is the one that we were tracking here for after this run. This is where they merged. Okay, so here we had a Ethereum Classic go back into the same world, as I call it here, for AMC, and then it started doing its own thing. So you can see, you can replay the stuff. This is following POI that we're tracking for Ethereum Classic. So now you pass one level, go straight up to the second level, and we're trading right here. So it's possible that we do get a continuation here on Ethereum Classic, probably beyond 50, if we're gonna get that ripple effect here for AMC. So you get stuff like that. Check it out if you're interested. Mike. So look, this is what I'm going to say to you. No one will be able to predict the squeeze like price for sure. I do believe that, but I don't agree with dates. I think that dates are predictable, and I think dates are predictable in the markets. I don't think they're going to push that because obviously it's something the rich don't want you to know. And that's just my opinion, right? You don't have to agree with my opinion, but I believe the market is predictable. We have been predicting a lot of stocks that have points of interest, and they are following a cyclical cycle. So it's been working for AMC. It's been working for a lot of other stocks. It's been working for indices. I mean, dude, the SPY, you can track it. So I don't agree with not being able to predict the dates. Dates are definitely predictable, but price levels are not. I don't believe you can predict that because once the algorithm breaks, again, unless you're tracking some kind of a fib level, which is what we're doing right now, sure, I can give you certain price targets, but I'm not going to give a squeeze price target because that is, I agree, I don't think that's predictable. Once you get a ripple effect in the market and you get a bunch of hedge funds just being taken down, the algorithm does this. So there's no algorithm at that point, and there's no cycle. But on the way there, once the open, you have your little vault here of infinite shares. Once it starts to leak, that's all it takes for that effect that we need. We just need it to leak, and we're there right now. We're at that, we're at that gate, and they are potentially going to allow a certain amount of volume to come in, and if the algorithm cannot stop it anymore at this point, you're going to get the same thing. You're going to get a ripple effect. AMC 2 Moon, I love that guy, man. AMC 2 Moon is my dude. So nice. Always, man, spreading that love is what we need. I appreciate that guy. Yeah, we're holding up really good right now. We're holding up extremely good for a run. Bed Bath & Beyond is curling back up. GameStop is curling back up too. Okay, Okay, SPY, see this, guys? Look, SPY just hit 415 again, and it's just right up here. So we are at the 2 o'clock time. We talk about how there is a volatility zone here on expiration dates for the SPY, which is Wednesday. So we should have some kind of a volatility event here in the short term. And then if we don't get it right here, the next one to track is going to be the 2:35 Central Time is the next one I track here for some kind of a push down or up. So nice. Oh, dude, and look at this. I'll show you guys something cool. First, so let's go on the monthly chart. If you guys are aware of a projector pattern is a little mountain. So that's where you get your second chance to come in before things pop. We see a projector pattern. I mean, you can see it twice here. January run-up was actually a smaller projector, right? It took us to 77. Now you're getting that macro projector playing out. So this right here, bouncing off of that level of support and now crossing what is resistance. Okay, because we just got there right now. So I think what the charts are doing right now is you're getting this fake out stage where you test it, you come back down, you test it, you come back down, consolidate, and then that's where you decide if we're going to go up or down. And right now we're in that stage. Coming to earnings, there's probably going to be a good catalyst this time that is going to kick things off and make the price go, crazy. I think if you allow, as an institution, if you allow that to happen once, it doesn't, because what they're trying to avoid is people talking about manipulation. They don't want people talking about manipulation. So what they're going to do is they're going to try and, control the price for it to look as real as possible, even though there's a computer behind it. And that's the entire market, but more with these overly shorted stocks because you have a bunch of people on the play. And obviously, they're trying to maintain everything from squeezing. So, here with earnings, that might be that one catalyst that actually plays out in retail's favor because it never does. It has never played out in retail's favor once. Every catalyst that is put out in the market is typically bearish or it's timed incorrectly so that you go in on the stock and then it goes down. So I think after beating retail for so long, you're getting that reverse psychology effect now. Possibility. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but you might get that reverse psychology effect here where everything actually starts to go up and, you kind of second guess yourself there like, oh shit, they always short the stock on earnings or they always short the stock. It's probably going to happen again. Sure, it could, but what if it doesn't? Because everything else is lining up for a run here. What if it doesn't? So yeah, something to know, man. Track. All I can say is the price is fucking beautiful, man. Shit is looking good. SPY's coming down a little. And we're doing good, man. There we go. Okay, so we are playing out that pattern that I pulled up here. Yep, there it is. Again, this is the SPY. Okay, so a little support level right here, possibly, maybe, going back up and then come back down here. Not worried at all. This is completely normal price action. And then once we get this, once this is like confirmed, then we should continue our Ethereum Classic rally, right? If you look it up here, let's look at Ethereum Classic again, see how that's doing. There's a lot of patterns here. Okay, here's the Ethereum Classic tracking. And you can see that it's shifted like they have been doing here. So, yeah, there's going to be some gaps in between. And again, that's part of this, right? Nothing is going to track exactly the same way. I had some dude the other day, you know, don't take to a T like too literal, bro. You know, like it's not going to track to a T, you know, but it is going to track very similarly. And as long as we're hitting those levels, okay, here, that's really all that matters when it comes to tracking these. So tomorrow, what it's looking like is that, you know, if we get this rally going into, and this is something to definitely consider as well, is you do have, if things don't happen after hours here, they do get shifted over to the morning, because that's when the algorithm resumes, especially when you're tracking crypto, because crypto is something that trades 24/7. Okay, so it's different. There's a different system and algorithm. There are stages where you just trade sideways like this for days sometimes, if the algorithm is not intending to do anything for that. So it's, you know, we had that happen with the March 29th run-up. We had Ethereum Classic go up first, and there was a couple of patterns. So say this was Ethereum Classic, and then, you know, you had a couple of patterns that did track, but then AMC did something like this. Okay, so this is completely normal because there's a stage, again, where the algorithm is just stagnant. It's not doing anything. So as long as you get back to that range, that percentage is what we want. Okay, not so much the intraday time. That is, you know, important here. So zoom out, bro. Elephant still on the screen? Oh yeah, it is. No, it's not. Where'd it go? Do I think we're gonna hit 24, 25, retrace back to, I mean, so once we get this run, that trigger, it's very unlikely that we're gonna stop. The levels to track for resistance are gonna be 21, and that's quick resistance. So don't expect a, you know, massive pullback or anything. If it does go and it does continue and we reach 21 here in the short term, like this, it would be sideways, maybe a bit of retracement back to some kind of a support level back here, 21 possibly, and then a continuation until you get to the peak. Once you get to the peak, that is when you'll get your retracement, right? I just don't see it happening beforehand. Yep, retracement expected again. Here it is. Hey, this might tell us a little bit about, you know, the SPY here in a little bit. And pull up another pattern. If you just joined the stream, this is a fractal that we have been talking about on the SPY, and it's actually an AMC fractal that we have been tracking here. So it's been tracking the same for about 3 months, ever since we had the March run-up. I'll show you guys here because I keep it here. Here we go, AMC, turn it around. That should look kind of familiar to you. It's the March 29th run-up right here. Every pattern it's been tracking fairly the same. So here, okay, and remember, they will give up at some point. At some point, they will give up. So whenever it starts, you know, diverting somewhere else, let's say the SPY continues to go up and it does something like this, bye-bye, Fractal. You are no longer on my team. So that's how it works, man. That is just how it works. Algorithms switch. Yeah, I'm 625 of you in here, 233 likes. Dude, let's get that shit to like 420 again, like we did last time. You guys remember what happened last time? Dude, it was crazy. It was earnings when that happened. It was earnings, and I'm not even kidding you. We hit, I think it was 420, and then we hit it right at the clock. The clock was 420 Eastern. Clock hit 420. We got 420 likes. It was the craziest shit, dude. We were like so hyped for that. Just takes one like. One like, baby. Double smash. Yeah, very weird. Very weird volume, but it's part of the algo, bro. Thanks, bro. Thank you, thank you. All right, Bed Bath & Beyond starting to climb back up. Let's see what BlackBerry has been kind of sleeping on this. It hasn't been tracking the same way, you know, compared to AMC and GameStop as well. So these guys are all going to get their little relief rallies too. It's all one, man. Nice. All right, let's do the 5-minute chart. Here, let's do a bit of cycle analysis. I'm going to update some things for you guys so you can kind of see what's going on here. So one of the patterns I've been tracking too is this guy back here. Why? Because, and this is where we're going to look at volume. We're not going to pay attention too much, okay, to the pattern, because you guys know that I do a lot of volume analysis too on cycles. And here, prior to the February 2021, we had a run up too. And again, fib levels here. You guys can see the $22 level is right here. Be a level of resistance. Now, these spikes that you're looking at right here are also considered micro points of interest. And if I pull this back down here, you can see how you can see it with the volume. It's the craziest part here. Remember, things are not going to be displayed exactly on the same time. They don't have to be. As long as the patterns are, you know, changeable in between this entire cycle right here. Same thing that we did here for the 120-day cycle. Okay, so we got 1. Okay, and then right here we had 2, 3, 4, and then 5 right here. So so far, we've had 4 here play out, and this is exactly what I pulled up when I did that volume video. So this is going to be that final break here, and I think this is where the pattern is not going to be tracking anymore. We're going to get something different. So we're 4 so far in. And then we got that next volume here, and you're starting to see that volume pick up, so it's good news. So yeah, another one to see. There's so many. So many you can track. Look at this one. This one's cool as fuck. I like this one, dude. I always use... dude. Look at this. It's the freaking arc, bro. Okay, ready? Watch. Arc pattern. 1, 2. There it is. Bam. See everything, right? Spike, spike. So, yes, patterns do repeat themselves on different time frames. You can track it. They're never going to tell you that. They're never going to tell you that. Cycles. Cycle. Oh, dude, YouTube is gonna kick me for this song. Okay, hold up. Sorry, if I play any older music, like Beatles or anything like that, YouTube will take my video down and it'll kick... Dude, we were... Last time, we had... Yeah, when we had the March 29th rally and I was on YouTube, I got booted, and people were like, dude, you just get shorted? Your channel just got shorted? And it was YouTube, because I don't monetize streams. So, you know, I'm trying to have a good time. I'm trying to rally with the family and being able to play some good music and stuff. So, I'm cool with that, but then after, YouTube will, like, you know, send me stuff. And then if the song is, like, actual, like, you can't even use it without monetizing your you know, thing. It's bullshit, but yeah, let's hope it doesn't kick me, dude. All right, curling back up again. Let's get it. I mean, honestly, dude, one of the things that I don't think many people are talking about is look at what's going on in the market right now. Okay? Not that. The SPY just made a massive push back up, okay? And you're getting these no-name stocks squeezing. Okay, we're talking like there's penny stocks squeezing. You're getting these no-name stocks like, you know, Chinese stocks that we talked about yesterday going from, well, really, since early June and July, going from like $7 all the way up to like $3,000, dude. Seriously, like the fact that that's happening this week right now, we had a similar situation prior to the January run-up. A bunch of stocks started to squeeze, and then about a week later, you saw AMC and GameStop squeeze. So I'm telling you, dude, everything's repeating itself. Everything's repeating itself. So that's not a coincidence, I don't think. The SPY going up is not a coincidence. Every time AMC runs, the SPY will have a short-term rally. So the SPY goes first, indices go first, blue chip goes first, then small mid-cap stocks go after, okay? So here, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean. I'm going to pull up AMC, compare AMC here. So let's look at the runs. Okay, here is May. Right there. SPY goes up, rally. Okay, after having, and this is a smaller fractal here. The current one looks different. It looks bigger. Okay, so that's good because you want to reach for bigger, larger prices, and that's what you do with fractals. Like the bigger it is, the larger it's going to be, right? Projector patterns. If you guys saw that projector pattern video I made, it talked about how projectors are increasing. Every run, you have a projector pattern, and it always gets bigger. Okay, so right now we are in a projector pattern, and it's like twice as big as the one we have now. So definitely is a way to track, where the price is going to go after that. If that is the final drop you get, the final touch of support before having a rally. So the same thing happened back here in January. Now this one was extended a lot more, right? This one rallied for a while, but we do have it with the November run. Look at that. SPY goes up, AMC goes up like from $2 all the way up to like $6. So that's 300% right there on the November run. Major level. Okay, so dude, we have the same thing happening right now. Like, look, but it's bigger, so it's better. Look at that. Yo, what is up? Wait, yo, hold up. So we would be where? We would be like right fucking here, dude. Did you guys see that pattern that I just pulled up? This, right here. We're right here. If we are tracking this pattern, right? On the SPY. But it is a bigger pattern, you can see that, so things are naturally gonna take a lot more. It's gonna be longer, but wow, look at how fucking perfect this is. Look at that shit, dude. The fuck? We're right here, dude. And guess what? Look. You want to see something even cooler, bro? Oh, this is going to freak you guys out. Whoa. Look at that. Finding out. You guys are helping me over here find out, crack the code. Alright, so here we go. Watch. Taking this pattern right here, which is found back here. So I'm comparing both charts so you guys can see. What did I just do, guys? I took the projector pattern from AMC, and I took this pattern back down here, the SPY. Now we got two. And you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take the exact same pattern that we're tracking here. So something like this. So we can pull it up the same way. Compare both sections here. So that would be, the start would be right here. And it goes right here. This is where you start to get the run on AMC. And look at this. Now this projector is smaller right here, but if you extend it, you get the same levels right here, on this at least. Okay, now if we extended it the same way from here, so let's take this guy out. See what we get. we get the projector starting back down here, and then look at that shit. We get it right fucking here, dude, before getting the run. So, but see, this is one of those things about fractals and why it's important. You don't want to track the pattern. The pattern does not have to look the exact same way. You just have to have these you know, runs and shorting stages here line up with the bigger version of that pattern. That's all you need. So this is, dude, yeah, it lines up. And you guys would see that kind of make more sense if we were looking at it from, you know, the daily chart. At that point, it would be like, you know, picture perfect. Yeah, something to track. Definitely going to pull that up and post a little bit later because that's fucking crazy. All right, AMC is going up, dude. Wow. All right, massive candle on GameStop. AMC's picking back up. There's AMC. Oh shit, AMC's about to like really, oh dude, AMC's running, man. Hold up, bro. We got 25 minutes left here, intraday, and AMC's starting to push up and not giving up. You know what that means? You know what that means, guys? Means we rally with the family. 20 minutes left. Means we rally with the family. Oh shit, Amy's picking up. Amy's picking up. Gotta throw some shit in the chat, bro. Guys, AMC's going up. AMC is going up. 1802. Let's go. Oh shit, Amy. That is what I'm talking about. Reversal right here. Let's go. Oh. All right, I'm excited. Volume is picking up like crazy right now. This might be it, baby. This might be it. Look at that volume climbing up slowly but surely. Oh, Amy, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Alright, I want it. Those big candles is what we want. Spam the chat. Rockets and elephants, spam it. Spam the shit out of the chat right now. 1805 and going. Oh, here we go, here we go. Here we go, guys. 1808. Oh, dude, volume is picking up. This is good. This is fucking good, dude. This is good. This is good shit. This might be it, dude. This might be fucking it. Obviously not financial advice, but hey, dude, this is looking good, baby. Amy, let's get it. Aw, dude, we just need a massive candle right now. Massive candles. Oh, shit. That elephant, yes! Holy shit, dude. Alright, let's get the rockets in here. We need to party it up. We need Disco Man in here, too. Where's Disco Man at? Get Disco Man in here. It's gonna party with us. Oh, dude. Alright, funky time, baby. Disco time, funky time. Disco Man, where you at? Where's Disco Man at, dude? Disco Man! Let's go! There we go. Penetration time, baby. You already know. We need the charts to penetrate the man. What are we asking for right now? We got 20 minutes left, Disco Man. What are we thinking? 20? This guy wants 20. It's expensive today. Alright. 20 bucks? Okay. Alright, that's what you say, so 20 bucks is what he wants. You might get cheaper along the way, we'll see. Look at that volume, baby. Here we go. Oh shit, bro. After hour, oh dude. After hour time is dude. 20 bucks. 20 bucks is what he wants today, Amy. That's pretty cheap to me. I'd be asking for like 30. Alright, come on. Get it up. Penetrate. 30 bucks. 30 bucks, Amy. Look at this volume coming in, guys. Oh shit, it's starting. Oh yeah, oh dude. Yeah, dude, this volume right now coming in, insane. He wants 20, man. Spam the chat, come on. Spam the chat, throw rockets in the chat and elephants in the chat. Yes, we need all of that chat energy. Okay, Amy is looking for that shit. I'm gonna get some tongues in here too. Yeah, tongue licking action. There we go. Right here. Yep. 1820. We're on the way, baby. It's going. Ain't stopping. I mean, guys, look. Look at this fucking volume right now. Guys, shit is starting, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta love that. Shit, man, Disco Man is cheap, dude. Come on, 20 bucks, Amy. That's all he's asking for. Big candle is all we need. 20 bucks here, and then 30 tomorrow, and then, I don't know, man, like probably a lot more the next couple weeks. Get it, Amy, get it. Oh, we want to change the background? Is that what we want? Oh, you want to run. This guy wants to run. Okay, I'll give you that. Let's fucking run. Let's do it. What are we thinking? Oh, you want that? You want that black hole? Okay, give me that black hole, baby. Again, high speed, warp speed right now is what we're gonna do. Hey, hell yeah. Let's get it. Oh, more funk, yeah, dude. More fucking funk. Oh shit. Rasputin. That's what we're gonna do right now. Fucking party it up. I wanna be in Nana's house right now because she's streaming this shit on her TV. That's what you want, baby. Okay, so a little bit of a red candle, nothing big. Fake out. Let's turn around. Come on. You wanted 20. You wanted 20. Oh, here we go, here we go. Turn around, fake out. Need a push here, we just need a big candle. See how much volume we just got. Got 2 million right here in volume. That's what I'm talking about. telling you, man, some shit is going down. Some shit is going down. Let's look at that Ethereum Classic pattern real quick. I'm gonna pull it back up, alright? Get it. Look at this beauty, baby. Where is it? Oh, shit. Here we go. Still tracking. Look at that. Look how fucking perfect it's tracking, guys. We started tracking the Ethereum Classic. If you're aware of the March 29th run-up, we used the Ethereum Classic as a indicator, basically, to predict that run. And exactly what is happening right now is we're getting that. Look at this. Massive volume right here, guys. Oh shit, we're going up again. Look at that. All right, let's get it. Let's fucking get it, bro. We're about to run.
Barbara Streisand.
Look at that. Fake out. I'm telling you, bro. That's a lot of volume coming in here for an after-hour session. A lot of volume, dude. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Barbara Streisand.
Oh, there goes Bed Bath & Beyond. Alrighty, alright. This is what I'm talking about. There it is, there it is. There you go, let's go. Let's go. I mean, we need a iconic dance right now, baby. We need to rally with the family. Rally with the family. Are you ready? Are you ready? I love, you guys are spamming the chat and I love it. I love it. 1820, here we go. 22. Here we go. Oh shit. Rally around the family, baby. Hey. Alright, Disco Man asked for 20, and we are currently at 1822. We just need a massive, like, $1 million candle right now. That's what we need. Come on, Amy. Get us that $1 million candle. Let's go. Get it. Come on, get it. Get it. Let's go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, dude. Alright, AMC is up 8%. Still following Ethereum Classic. Still tracking. Oh shit, man. Oh. Here we go, here we go. Oh man. Oh, dude. Yeah, oh yeah, buckle up, baby. It's gonna be fun. Oh shit, guys. Dude, that volume that just kicked in on fucking GME, holy shit. Oh, dude. Ah, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, this is prepping up, man. It's prepping up. Shit is prepping up. Yep, massive, massive candle on GameStop.
Someone to kiss, someone to kick you. There's nothing that you couldn't slip through. Or at least that's the impression I get. Cause you're smooth and you're wet and she's not aware yet. But she's yours, she'll be saying use me. Show me the jacuzzi.
Alright, Disco Man's still there, man. Disco Man is still there. We're about to cross resistance. 1837, guys. Oh shit. There goes, there goes. Okay, GME is on the way. Yo. Oh man, this feels real good. It's man, this is setting up. This is setting the fuck up. Here we go, here we go. Got 2 minutes left, guys. Where are we gonna go? Disco Man was a little expensive today. So no penetration for him, but man, we got close. All the man, look at that volume, man. Oh, dude, all right, real quick. Once it hits 3 o'clock here, I'm gonna look at some things real quick before we start fucking running. Oh, dude. Oh shit. Look at GameStop, bro. Wow. Alright. Guys, look. Alright, I'm gonna update some things real quick. And we're gonna keep looking at the charts, man, because, like, dude, this is crazy. Like, we're getting a lot of volume coming in. Really good news. Let's update the charts. What are we tracking right now? Why are we going up? We are going up, okay, because we are tracking Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic's pattern that we just pulled up here is tracking to a T, man. And we're starting to get that rise here in volume. So expecting possibly the $21 level going into tomorrow. And then after that, I mean, you never know, dude. We're hoping for a ripple effect. Hopefully we'll take the, trigger the squeeze here. Also, this is cycle analysis here. So we do have a major, what I call a point of interest here, is a volatility zone found through cycle analysis. So something that happens on a cyclical level. So we've been tracking this for over 4 months now, and things are tracking. Okay, so everything is good. Everything is looking good right now. Hopefully after hours here, in the next couple of minutes, we start to get that inflow and volume. And if we do that, it's very likely that we're gonna have a fun ass time, bro. Let's see. Let's go in the 1 minute. See what we get here. And then we're gonna track AMC and GameStop. All right, let's see what we're doing. Oh shit, yeah, dude. Oh my god, man, these. I'm telling you, dude, something weird is going on in the markets, and you have all these stocks that are squeezing right now, and that is the event that you get prior to AMC, prior to GameStop squeezing. You get a bunch of no-name stocks, small cat, very penny stocks too, just squeezing. That's the event you get. It's the wealth transfer. The massive wealth transfer is probably happening right now. This is insane. It's just insane. So the fact that things are playing out the same way is not a coincidence, in my opinion. The fact that things are lining up, playing out the same way that they have been in the past on all the runs that we have had is a major breakthrough here in the cycle. So let's do this. Fucking do this, man. Nice. Alrighty, guys. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna chill here for a little bit. If you guys have not already, become subscribers, make sure you guys hit that sub button and join the team. You guys can get notifications. You can also I have a very simple, like very chill and very simple Discord where you like there's one channel. It's a chat, okay? It's a chat. If you guys want to join that and just chat with a bunch of cycle awesome people that are nice and sweet and bros and gals and everything, man, there's good stuff in there. 30 some updates. All right. Things are looking so good. Let's see what like which one goes up first, because that's how you know you're gonna get that trigger, dude. It's gonna be GameStop, AMC, Bed Bath and Beyond. Right now, they're all priming up to have a run here soon. Look, AMC just had 19,000 volume, dude. Going into after hours, wow, this volume is okay. Yo, okay. Look at this. Look at this shit. Let's pull up the status line with indicator values. Yeah. All right. 25K after hours. Okay, that is a fuck ton. Okay, for after hours, 25K is a lot. It is, you know, the first couple of minutes here, 5 minutes into after hours, so let's see what happens here. Starting to pick up. Let's see, Bed Bath & Beyond. GameStop even just had 5,000 right there in volume. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look. I gotta go back a little. There we go. 18. All right, let's do this. Let's go back to here. I mean, we're just chilling in space right now. You never know, bro. We're like, if we start getting this run here, it's gonna be very reminiscent of what happened in May of last year. Okay, May of last year. Yes, we saw the same thing. Like, it was slow and steady before we pushed up to this range and we started going up after hours. So we might be there right now with everything tracking. Expecting 21 soon would make sense. Oh yeah. Oh dude, oh fuck. Yeah, I would give it, I mean, honestly, here, I'm gonna pull up what happened back here in May. See if I can pull that up. I use Thinkorswim. Thinkorswim lets you go back in time. Look at all this good stuff. Yeah, we got very close here with volume. So we had 41 million today, and then yesterday we had 42. Very close. Oh yeah, and we're gonna be doing this, man, every day. So you already know, squeeze is it's gonna be fun in here. We're gonna do it all. We squeeze, man. The oh my god, the chat is gonna be rowdy. make a little box here, and we need that energy, baby. Good energy. All right, so in the meantime, while things are going up, I'm going to show you guys something. All right, so based on the Ethereum Classic tracking, okay, this is where Ethereum Classic started to take a breather. So it came back down. It's currently right here. So we're tracking about a good 6 days behind. And I'm going to pull up the website for this because I think it's important to do that. You guys can see things a little bit better. So on the website here, if you guys go on tradingwithemotions.com, you guys can track Ethereum Classic, and you guys can also track AMC. And it'll give you an interactive chart. You can test it out and see how things are playing out. You can see everything's going up right now. Price target will give you on the sides here, and you can also track the Ethereum Classic correlation. So what's going on right now, for those of you that are new, is we are tracking, okay, we're tracking Ethereum Classic behind. So let's play out here the scenario that happened in March, right? So in March, you guys saw Ethereum Classic went up, AMC followed, right? And what's currently happening right now on the screens is that we're experiencing the same liquidity transfer that these guys are using. Ethereum Classic was a big one, but now what's happening is you have the entire market just squeezing. So there's multiple stocks that are going up, and I think they're going to be using that liquidity in the end for the bigger picture here. So a bunch of stocks. It's not just going to be AMC and GameStop. You're going to see a bunch of other stocks go up and squeeze as well. But obviously the mother of all squeezes, right, that we're intended to experience here would be Miss Amy, right? Miss Amy and Jimmy, GameStop. So there's a lot, dude. There's a lot that goes into this whole, cycle analysis, coming up with these zones that are predictable, by the way. I do believe that. And again, it's a different approach. I don't think they're ever going to push this approach out, because if they do, then the rich are losing, right? They don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that things are traded on an algorithm, and they happen like that, right? Events, cycles. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, things are looking so good, man. Loving this volume. See what happens here after hours. If things start coming back up, you already know what's going to go down. We're going to party it up here after hours. That's what goes down. All right, GameStop is up. Just had a massive candle here after hours. Now, for GameStop, for something to get triggered to, you want, candle back to back. Triggering this effect here. You don't want just 1, 2 candles, and then there's been very dry volume recently after the market got pumped for a good bit of back before 2020. You had a bunch of inflation, right? Market got pumped, all stocks went up, and there was a lot of volume in the market. And right now we have a drought. Like there's a lot of dry volume, but the algorithm is still working. It's still trying to suppress the volume from retail who is going in on the stock, because there's still a bunch of people. AMC and GameStop are going to be the more popular stocks. So you're still going to get, the suppression on these, on these stocks. So, yeah, dude, look. We also just crossed resistance. And this is one of the best things, and this is why I agree with using technical analysis for support and resistance levels. I think that's just a universal truth, right, with stocks, and understanding how once you break that, it's you can't really, unless Amy does go back into the channel sometimes. But here, even if we did that, it's very likely that since we did break it, that we will get a continuation here, bullish rally after being suppressed for over a year. You finally get that break. Look, here we didn't get that break, and it was inverse. And that happens to align with the cycle as well, right? The cycle here is a bullish cycle. Here you have your inverse cycle playing out, and same thing back here. We have a bullish cycle, and then things are starting to curl back up, and we happen to be at the same range where it's resistance. Same section. So as long as we get this cross here, things should play identical to the cycle, and we should go up. All right, just like we did in March. See? Cycle. Going up. Same thing. And yeah, that's what we're expecting here. End of July going into August is a major point of interest in the cycle, and we're starting to get that in the market. All right. All right, let's see. Market, let's see. Yeah, obviously the SPY is going to be down after that. Taking a little bit of a dip, nothing crazy. And we always rally after the market too. The market rallies first, and then it consolidates on top, and then AMC and GameStop go up. That's how cycle rotations work. All right, let's see what else we can put here so I can show you while we, while we start running. There's a cycle. We also have the quad witching. I talk about this a lot. Very important. Cycle analysis. So these are quad witching dates, okay? And this is an S curve. So what's going on here is you're lining up the highest price on quad witching. So this is, again, it's a cycle analysis because it's cyclical. You're using derivatives, options, to line these dates up with the highest price on that close. So this S curve is finally curling back up from the previous quad witching date, which was June 17th. Okay, and right here, it was, we had a very close close here in price, and now you're starting to see that price go up, see? Everything's curling back up. Once you get that curl back up, the chart becomes bullish. Like, it's inevitable for it to be choosing that direction when it's gravitating towards the next quad witching date, okay, which happens to be back here. Okay, September is going to be the next quad witching, and what does that line up with? That lines up with the other macro POI that we've been tracking here apart from July, right? This is the next one. If there is a macro projector pattern, this should be the one where they start, where they use as liquidity to pump the stock again. So either way, I mean, things are looking good for a run here. If things don't completely ripple here and start running in July, there will be an event here, and this is why we're tracking resistance here at 30, and then 21 first, and then 30, and then if we do get a short attack back here, it'll be the last one, in my opinion. There's nothing you can do at that point from an institutional perspective. At that point, the chart would would break. It would break, dude. All right, what are we doing? Okay. So yeah, HKD as well, guys, is, this is what I'm saying with, you're getting this squeeze effect in the market. So you're getting a bunch of stocks just squeezing right now before AMC and GameStop. And these are, the reason at least these are up is because they don't have an option chain. So the option chains is where the money is at. And that's exactly how they're controlling AMC and GameStop. AMC and GameStop are controlled using derivatives, in my opinion. That's just one of the ways, one of the most important things when tracking these volatility zones is using derivatives, because they have expiration dates. So that means that these guys have to hedge for those positions, and they have to, the algorithm has to behave a certain way and replicate these patterns within that time frame so that they hedge for whatever strike price they're trying to hedge for. And these are not the over leveraged hedge funds. Okay, these are the ones that are lending out the shares. So these, they lend out the shares. They have more money, larger institutions, and then the shorts get to play with the price action after that, because they're letting them borrow the shares, obviously. So they're waiting. They're waiting until they can't anymore. When they have no more money, they're gonna get margin called, and then it's a happy ever after for us, right? Get our money, and then we start, we start looking at. Well, what I do here is I look at other points of interest too. I don't just track AMC. I track. There's a lot we've tracked in the past couple of days. We tracked Clover, DraftKings, Lucid, Mara. All these guys had points of interest prior to Amy, and they ran up first. So you get this, okay? The sector, rotation, one by one, and they're all different colors. This. Okay, and this is like, for example, this would be, make this white here. You could say this is the crypto stocks, big meme, just like in the same sector, meme. And then you got your like EV stocks, right? Mullen, Lucid, Rivian. And then you have this meme sector, which is going to be like BlackBerry, Bed Bath & Beyond, AMC, GameStop. So they do this. Okay, and this is how they transfer over this liquidity. It's like one by one, because if you think about it, if you're pumping everything up at once and dumping it all at once, then you're just going to have something like this, okay, in the stock market. Okay, instead, what you do is you mix it up a little bit so that you're able to transfer everything, between these stocks. And then you pump a different narrative in the market, so people think that things are, fundamentally driven and there's this and that and catalysts matter. But the reality is, my opinion, again, that everything is just controlled, and big money is controlling it. All right, what are we doing? $77. Alrighty. Well, other than that, I mean, things are looking really good, and I'm excited for the next couple days. So I'll be on stream tomorrow again. If you guys have not already subscribed, make sure you do that and hit that like button, share it with your friends and family. And yeah, man, I will see you guys, if not today, if things are just stagnant for after hours, I am expecting, no matter what, just based on the current volume and everything, I am still expecting that continuation here in the rally. So we'll take a little break here, and we'll come back. Things start to move up and push up, all right? Thanks for joining the stream. Fucking love you, bro. Bye-bye.